How do we designate spot bills in the California legislature? It's easy to identify a spot bill that's introduced in the California legislature, and the first place to look is in the Legislative Council's digest. The second place, naturally, is to look at the text of the bill. Now, as described by the Office of Legislative Counsel, a spot bill is one that does not make any substantive change to existing law and would not otherwise affect the ongoing operations of state or local government. On the other hand, to note, an intent bill is one that merely makes a statement of legislative intent. Now, returning to the Legislative Council's digest, the reader will find one of the following three statements after the explanation of existing law in that digest. So remember, the first paragraph begins with existing law, and then the next paragraph begins with this bill would. And you see it most likely, this bill would make non-substantive changes or a non-substantive change. Or the second older way of doing it, this bill would make a technical non-substantive change. And then the other thing that you've seen more recently, this bill would make non-substantive changes and perhaps reorganize various provisions. Now, turning to the text of the bill, you might find non-substantive changes like making the capital state a lowercase state rather than a part of a specific code, just part a to an or any, those types of non-substantive changes to an existing statute. So that's the main distinction between an intent bill, which states legislative intent, versus a spot bill, which is making a technical change to an already existing statute.